Hey friends, it's day 3 of the Hurricane Dorian aftermath, and I'm just sitting down to edit day 2 so I can get it up tonight, which is the 16th, so this will be going up the 17th. And I filmed so much over the week that I didn't have internet and power and stuff. It's just taken time to try to sit down and sort through it all, so I'm gonna figure that out, and I'll meet you at the end of this video and do a little blurb then, just to rehash the day so I can tell you what I was thinking and what we were doing and all that kind of jazz. So anyways, I'll catch you in a bit. Alright, I swept the floor, swept around the stove. It's 8:57. I need to do out here. Yeah, my husband's clothes from last night. I'm gonna be breaking out this one when he ends up dying. I got another like Black & Decker one, but yes. The thing with storm chips, there's always crumbs. It drives me insane. I know it's not the end of the world. I know it's not. And it's mainly in this room. I'll go out there after, but yeah. It's not a disaster here. I'm just going to do a quick little vacuum and just get the crumbs. I'm not doing the whole floor. And then after, I'm going to go out and make a coffee. Oh, I live in a house of animals sometimes. Not really. They're just my little perfect little angels. All right, all done. I feel much better. I did have to break out my Black & Decker, but all the chips that I could see. Okay, I'll deal with the maze. Just a minute. Oh, here's done. I didn't do the dining room, but I'll sweep out there. And you're thirsty. Your water bottle's out on the kitchen table, hon. Oh! Oh, he's looking out the window. What do you see? Is there a birdie out there? Any birdies outside? Anyways, yeah, I'm going to start firing up that Coleman stove and we'll make some coffee. Alright guys, I have you outside with the boys. Oh, you can't see me.
Hey! Hey! Hey!
I hope the heck you don't fall down, but if you do fall, you'll land on grass. I'm just going to get my coffee maker going.
There's a booger on you.
Oh, there's a booger on his face. Can you go in and get some Kleenex for him? Wash this really good. I need to go fill this up with water, and then I'll be right back and we'll make some coffee together.
Yeah.
Alright, guys.
I did it. I did it. She didn't like me.
I forgot to get stinking matches. Let me just get this loaded. I'm using that Tim Hortons stuff. Oh, there's already a spoon in here. What, honey? I don't know what he's saying. I'm going to try to make a whole pot. It doesn't generally make it right to the top, but enough so that I can have a couple cups of coffee, and Sarita can have a nice big cup of coffee, and my son if he wants one when he gets up. I need to go in and get some matches. Keep an eye on Evie for me, Maze.
Okay. And you think that. Guys, I'm going.
Okay. You guys go back over that way just because I'm going to start this fire. Back up, baby. Hopefully we still got some propane in here. If not, I can make instant coffee. Sugar. Excuse my English. Now you guys can't jump around this stove, you guys. But we're gonna wait for this to brew up. Ooh. Takes about 15 minutes or so. And yeah, I should have a chair out here. It's a nice day. I kind of tune out the sound of that generator, but my fridge is nice and cold. My food is safe. I'll keep an eye on Evie. Yes, I will. And yeah, I've learned quite a lot from this experience. We'll sit down and talk about it after. Or maybe I'll do a separate video, because I have nothing to complain about compared to some of the tragedies that have happened through Hurricane Dorian. Ours is a tiny drop in the bucket compared to what some people went through. But I've learned a lot and how I need to prepare a little bit more. Some things I've missed, like I should have had more of, I should have done differently, or could have done differently that would have made things easier. Things like that. Luckily, I have all my family with me. They haven't gone without food or the comforts of nice food for the most part. And yeah, even my dad, even though he's not here, he's a hop, skip, and a jump away, and I know he is capable of weathering any kind of storm. He was a hardcore fisherman for years and years and years and years and years. And yeah, he does everything all himself, and yeah, I know he's safe and sound. I'm hoping I'll see him tomorrow if power gets restored, or if by chance I get a chance to go in today. I don't know. I don't think Digby has power yet, because I still need to get Maze's prescription, but he is doing better even without that, but I still want to get it. Yes, Evie does have brown eyes. Just like you. But anyways, oh, that coffee's starting to drip. It just takes a little while. You guys can see that. Oh, it's going to be good. I should go in and, well, I don't want to leave these guys outside with the stove going. Oh, there's a monarch butterfly. I know you guys won't be able to see it. There's Granny Maze, look. Isn't it pretty? I was reading some comments the other day when I was at the hospital. I didn't get a chance to respond to any. Yeah. And I think one of you said they, monarch butterflies migrate to or through Oklahoma, maybe? Oh, I forget. But, oh, pretty interesting. That's a long journey. Oh, she's down there by the treehouse, Mace. By the cherry tree. She landed on the cherry tree. There's no cherries there now. She's just having a little rest. There's Grammy. She's just popping in to make sure we're safe. Yeah, she's just going to hang out. Anyways, I'll be back in a little while, guys, once that coffee comes up to whatever. And yeah, I might just bring some fruit over and yeah, all the kids had cereal and fruit for breakfast, so I didn't really make anything. I could do the same for her. I still have some sandwich meat in there, and yeah, I don't know. I'll find something I can just bring over easy. Then I'll bring over a hot meal later on. Later on, I'll bring over a hot meal. So, anyways, I'll be back. Well, Maze has gone down to the swing set. Well, Evie doesn't got his shoes and stuff, and the slide is slippery. Yep. Woo! Are you okay? It is slippery. Well, it's probably a little damp from the morning. Yeah, is Grammy still there? Did she fly away? Is Grammy still there? Did she fly away? Is she still on the tree? No. No. Oh, you guys are zoomed in. Yeah, that coffee's coming along. It's a slow process, but it is worth it. Alright friends, I just filled up my mug. I filled up this thermos I'll bring over to Sarita in a little bit because she has like a coffee thermos cup I brought over, and I'll just pour it in that. There's a little bit left if my son wants some, or I might have another cup after. But I'm going to have this first and then I'll go over. And Evie's water. I did, let me turn you around. I did just go out to the shop and filled up a big stock pot, well, 3/4 of the way stock pot of water I had stored in milk jugs down in the basement for washing, because these guys need to have a wash, a proper wash. You could drink that water too. Like I washed the milk jugs out, just filled them with water and put them in the basement. I've come to realize that's one thing I need to start doing. I need to have more. I only had 4 down there. I need to have like 15, 20, honestly. Yeah, just to make me feel better. And I have the space down there, I can do it. But yeah, that's out in the shop on my husband's big fancy propane stove top thing, so it'll boil faster. To try to do it here on the Coleman stove would take forever, and to do it on the wood stove would take a long time too. So I fired that up and we'll go check on it in a little while. Alright, I'm on my second cup of coffee. I just mixed it up, so I'll drink it. I just want to check this pot. Need to find the lid. This is the infamous pot that I could not find. My stock pot. Oh, sugar. That's hot. I could not find. Found it. Awesome. I do have a lid for it, but yeah, it's burning. It's burning good. And I can see it's starting to bubble. I'll probably shut it off because you don't need a roll and boil for washing. I have another water jug in there that I didn't boil, just so we can add that to it to kind of even it out a bit. Because, yeah, you can't wash with boiling water. It's too hot. So, yeah, I'll bring this in and get it set up. Well, here's my other coffee. You're not having my coffee, you little buster. No, that page. We're doing some of those I Spy books Maze loves so much. He's good at finding some stuff in there that I can't even find. That page is ripped, but we still have it. Evie tries too. Do you see the horse in there, Evie?
Right there.
Oh.
Now what do we find next?
Oh, let's see. A clothespin man. You know what a clothespin is? How I hang it out on the clothesline?
Oh, yeah.
But that might not be like the kind that I have. I have big old plastic ones. Let's see. What's something else we can find? A chair. You need to find a chair. Alright guys, this is what I've decided to bring over to Sarita. I just cut up some cucumber and I made her a sandwich. It has ham and cheese and tomato. I don't have any lettuce, so. And I'll bring over her coffee, and then I'll bring over something cooked later on today. But just something to, you know, fill her belly for the morning. And of course, a nice thermos of coffee. So that's it. Alright, I got Evie in my arms and I'm holding the plate. Maze is bringing over the coffee. We'll go over for a little quick visit. My son's in there with that big stock pot of water, and the girls have all washed with their own water, and yeah, we'll go over and see Miss Sarita. We'll just stay for a couple minutes and then we'll come back. Good idea. I think she'll like seeing you boys. But it's a nice day out today. It's a little cool. I think I'm going to throw a couple chunks of wood in the fire when I get back. There, I just transferred in this thing and put a smidge of blend in there and some Bailey's. It's not alcohol, just like the flavoring. And yeah, she'll have a nice hot coffee to go with her sandwich and stuff. Alright, we had a nice little visit. I don't know whether I should shut that generator off for a little while and then just turn it back on later.
Turn it on.
Yeah, we'll see. I've never turned it on. I want to check with Marquise if he knows how to turn it back on. But we'll go over. He's in his bare feet, so I'm carrying him. Maze is helping me carrying the thermos. I said I'll be back over later on tonight. Sarita, I'll bring her some tea water. And yeah, I said we're in this hurricane together. So, anyways, I'll be back. Alright, it's 11:22. I'm just starting to make some lunch. I opened 5 cans of mini raviolis, but Misha insisted she wanted alfaghetti like she had yesterday. So that's what I'm doing. I'm just heating it up on the wood stove. Might as well. And yeah, they'll have probably a slice of bread and butter, and then I'll make some sort of a cooked supper tonight. But this is something easy and the kids will like, and it clears out my pantry because I don't generally buy this, and it'll just be sitting there. So this way I can make a big batch of it, they can have it, and I'll clear it out. Alright, I got it all divvied out. Misha's alphagetti's still over there heating up, but this will feed the other kids here. And I can try to wipe that pot out, that pan out, so I can use it later when I make something cooked up for supper. But yeah, I'm just going to butter some bread and divvy it out. Alright friends, I got the table cleaned up. Everybody's got their belly full. Abby's supervising, making sure nobody's coming in that's not supposed to be in here. The fire's still going. The drafts are shut, so it's not like blaring, but it keeps the thing off. I filled that blue pot up there with water, just so we always have some hot water in the house. This is the mess that does not fit in the dishwasher. Well, that's grapes, so. But, yeah. It's not too bad. Honestly, it isn't. Those pans in the sink, one of them has compost in it that needs to go out. And that's the pan I'm going to wash that because I will need something. I do have other pans in my cupboard, but I thought I'll just wash that so I can use it for a cooked supper later on. And yeah, the kids are out here coloring. Oh, coloring. Say hi, everybody.
Hi.
Hi. And yeah, so we're making do. We're making do. It is 12:01 on day 2, day 3, I don't know, whatever time, whatever day. So anyways, I'm gonna sit down and relax now. All right, we're all done the lunch cleanup.
So we read the Halloween books, but now this was in the Halloween box.
Yes, it was in the Halloween box, and we're
So
gonna
we're
read
going
this.
to
Misha,
read
get your
it.
feet out of here. We're gonna read The Perfect Thanksgiving. It's a
And
very good story. Misha?
I like it because the finger on the turkey got like married.
Yeah. Pretty
Stop,
cool.
Lisa.
So, story time. Alright friends, it's 12:32. I'm just heading up the road because I want to double check the power outage update. And I want to call Sobeys in town because that's where we get our prescriptions to see if they're open. Because if so, I'm going to go in and get his prescriptions. So we'll see, but I'll keep you updated. Alright friends, I'm on the road. I called the pharmacy and they're open, so I'm going to go to town, but I'm stopping to Medea's house to get a bottle. Look at this big tree that's pulled right out of the ground. It's a huge tree. Let me see. Let me get you off that thing. Pulled right up from the ground. Huge. Right from the roots. That's a travesty, really. And this is going through her, like, main road. I'm going to have to drive under it. If I can. Look at that. I've seen a whole bunch of trees that obviously were over the road but were cut so people could go by. I hope this is not, yeah, it's not touching the van, but wow. Wonder how old all these trees were that fell, like huge. Oh boy. Anyways, I'm gonna go in here, pick something up for Evie, and yeah, then I'm gonna spin into the pharmacy, get Maze's prescription, and yeah, see there's trees all here. I wonder if any trees back there fell down. And this tree here that has been cut, that used to be super big, but it was dead. It's good that they got it cut down because that I'm sure that wouldn't be standing. All right, guys, I'm at Sobeys and the place is packed. I didn't see Superstore was open. I didn't see anything else. None of the street lights are working. They have stop signs set up there, so I'm assuming the whole town doesn't have it except for a few spots. So thank goodness this place is open. I'll go in and get Maze's medicine. Well, I just heard there's going to be a boil water advisory for the town. Now, we're not on the town water, but I ended up buying 2 more cases of water and some of that zero sugar stuff, anything crush, just to have. It just makes me feel better. But, geez, yeah, it is haywire in here today. Yeah, I'm just waiting for the prescriptions now, but I thought I'll get that water just in case our power isn't turned on tonight. I just called that number and it is still saying 11 o'clock tonight. So, but by chance it doesn't get hooked up, we have a nice little stash of water still. Because, yeah, I can't fathom not having water at our house to drink at least, and cook with and stuff. So I would have bought like a big tub of it, but they didn't have them. Hi, Gladys. But just to have some to drink and stuff like that. But just waiting on the prescriptions, and then I'm getting the high heck out of this town. All right, I just got back. I'm gonna lay Evie down for a little kink. And yeah, I talked to Dad on the phone on the way home. He's making out okay. I told him about the water advisory, and I said, come out if you're bored, but we'll see. Well, I got Evie down. Oh, there's another butterfly. I'm just going to fill up the toilet flushing bucket because we need to empty the toilets again. And yeah, my son's in there playing the guitar for Maze. The girls are upstairs playing. I'm going to figure out what we're going to do for supper tonight. And yeah, just one thing after another. Just had the truck running for a few minutes so we could, because we've been charging things off of the battery, and I just wanted to make sure it doesn't kill the truck battery. I mean, we could always boost it, but yeah. Anyways, one bucket done. I think the upstairs toilet's okay, but yeah, downstairs one, not so much. All right, that's taken care of. I want to see if I know how to turn this generator on. We have it away from the house just for safety reasons and stuff. I shut it off a couple of hours ago just to give it a break, and it was just an on and off switch. So, oh, and I unplugged it. Let's see here. Oh, there's a pull thing. Just a minute. Nope, couldn't do it. I'll see if my son will come out and try it. I don't want to push my body too hard, so. I mean, the stuff in my freezers are still frozen. We've been rotating the generator between them and the fridge, so. And my husband will be home in a couple hours, so worst comes to worst, we'll just leave it till he gets home. No biggie. I'll try to get this stuff. Alright, I'm just gonna stock up the fire just to keep it going a bit. Do you know what that shovel is, Marquise?
What?
We'll just
nice.
I know. I get this stuff up there.
No, I don't.
Oh, I'll have to find that shovel. Oh, I see it. It's under the stove.
Come here.
You come by, mate.
You know what this car's called?
There. It feels kind of funny to have a wood fire going all day. It's a nice sunny day out there. It's not even all that cold now. right now anyways. But I'll keep the draft shut and we'll have some nice hot coals to keep the stove top hot. Got some hot water up there for cooking or washing or whatever. There.
There's a throttle.
Oh, yeah, see, I wouldn't know. Awesome. Thank you, Marquise. All right, guys. Well, it's 3:30. I just sliced up a whole block of bologna. We don't buy that very often, but my husband got one. It was like 50% off right before the storm, so I'm going to fry it all up. I'm going to use that stove out in the shop because it'll cook it faster. I put a little bit of bacon grease in there, and they can have bologna sandwiches and some veggies for supper. I could do it on the wood stove, but it would just take longer. I might end up doing that after I do maybe 4 pans of this on that stove, so it'll be cooked. They can eat, and the rest I can just cook leisurely on the wood stove. But yeah, that's the plan. We'll go outside now. There, I got it on medium. I'll just flip them after they turn a little brown. Put the cooked ones here in this pan and load the pans up again.
Can I see the...
Ooh, it's sizzling now. We're coming along bit by bit. Alright, we're on round 2. There's the first batch done. Maze is keeping me company. And so is Medea. Alright, I ended up doing it all out here. It took 20 minutes, a half hour. Got a whole pan of bologna log. Maze is out there on back of my husband's truck, talking to his reflection in the back. Funny. Oh, it's nice to see the kids outside playing. Alright, everybody's come to get their plate. That's what's left, but I'm sure they'll be back for some more. My son just went out the door. He went, I guess a local fire department's open and you can go and have a shower. He wanted to go have a shower there, so that's good. This is going to be mine, and yes, I am having the bread too. I'm going to put my cucumbers on the inside of my bologna sandwich. Never had it this way, but it can be bad. And I am going to dig in because I am hungry. Fancy, huh? Hey. There it is. I got mustard on one slice of bread and mayonnaise on the other. Ooh. That was the best sandwich in the whole wide world. It was so good I had to have 2, seriously. I haven't had bologna in so long. Oh yeah.
This is a secret place.
He's even eating a piece of it.
Mom, this is a secret.
Oh, I'm sleepy now. It's 5:26. Medea and Mally are outside grilling up some chicken. The other kids are all downstairs running around in a circle. They were outside earlier. They're inside now. I'm just having some water because I ate a lot of bologna and I'm thirsty. But it was worth it. It was good. I haven't had that in so long. It was delicious. But my husband, a text came through on my phone, which is amazing. My husband, he just said he's leaving work. He's a little over an hour away at one of his offices. And they have power where he's working. So he's like, do you need anything? I tried to text him back. I said, I can't think of anything right now. We could use probably another loaf of bread because I made sandwiches the past couple of days. I don't know if it went through or not, but either way, he'll be home shortly. And my son just went, he got home from a shower at the fire hall, and now he's gone into town, so he's taking the truck because I don't have any gas in the van. But yeah, he'll be back, just filling in. They're all running around. I think Medea and
Mally, we're down to the garden while she's outside doing up that chicken. I'm just chilling here on the couch. Oh, I'm an old lady.
Ooh, Sprite. So they made a pot of basmati rice with garden fresh beans and like honey garlic, dry garlic, chicken breasts out on that stove in the shop. It smells really good.
Yeah?
Back you go that way.
That way?
Down in behind the neighbor's house.
Yeah, I don't want to walk down there.
They don't come out.
Yeah, I'm nervous.
That side of the house. Walk down the trail, take you right to the beginning of the other road.
Yeah, that's all right. All right, guys. Well, my dad and Evie just left. And my husband just got home a little while ago. Packed up the chicken and rice. She brought the rest home with her, which is good. And yeah, I'm not sure if there's going to be school tomorrow or not, but I think even if there was school, I'd keep them home another day just so that they can all get properly washed and everything can kind of go back to normal. But my husband had seen a giant tree that fell across the road just around the corner here. I haven't been down in my little village since the storm even happened, but he said it's still across the road. So I wanted to take a little walk myself to go see. I also wanted there's a cemetery right there, an old cemetery. I'm just curious if there's anything down over there. I might go take a stroll in there. Loyalist Old Baptist Cemetery. But I wanted to see this while I could. I'm thinking, if the power's going to be restored, how the heck can it be restored if there's a giant tree still laying across the road? Same with Medea's Road, because a school bus goes up Medea's Road. There's no way a bus could get up there if a tree's laying across it. Now this is a crappy hill for pedestrians. I'm walking right on the side because it's a really big steep hill. I know it's hard to tell when I film coming down here sometimes, but yeah, here comes a car. I can hear it. Wonder. Yeah, it's just really right around the bend here. Just to catch it while I could catch it. I hear a car coming. Just a minute, guys. Oh, I'm almost there. This old rock wall. Yeah, where I live, people often refer to it as the Switzerland of Nova Scotia. Because it's so hilly and rolly. It certainly is. But you go that way and end up going on the old way, like the dirt roads and stuff. And yeah. I think when I go back, I'll go up this path. Oh, I can see it. It's blocking the whole road. Now, how can they just... I'm not going to walk down there because there's power lines down. It's totally down. That's craziness. There used to be a house right here. It was torn down, I don't know, last year. But look at all the power lines right across. I don't want to get too close. That's crazy. I'm sure they're not live wires now or anything, but that's bananas. Look at that. Great big old tree. It's still all tangled and everything. So I don't know if we're going to get power back tonight at 11 o'clock. Because this, I'm assuming, will all be on the same grid or whatever. If there hasn't even been a truck here. Like, craziness. I kind of want to go under it, but I'm not going to. Yeah. I'm going to take this path that goes up. My awesome neighbors, Flora and Larry, goes into their yard, and their house is right behind my house. Instead of walking up all around those sharp corners and everything. Oh, I'm out of breath. Oh, look at these cool mushrooms. Look at that. I almost feels alive. Well, it is alive. Oh boy. These guys have a beautiful property. They're both artists. He makes jewelry and stuff, and she paints. Beautiful. So, anyways, I'll go up and we'll see. Look at all the beautiful flowers. Beautiful, beautiful. Anyways, I'm gonna go up and see what's shaking. That's the art studio. I've never actually been in, but I see pictures. An amazing artist. Controversing? No, you know what I mean. You can hear our big old generator. That's that big giant tree. Oh. Yeah, I'll check out that cemetery, just not today. My husband and Maze are outside. He's chunking up the rest of those branches. Maze is down there on the swing set. I'm just doing a little tidying now that the kids are occupied. That's not too bad in here. Just putting the toys back in the toy box and putting the lid on. Oh, here's fine. And yeah, for the most part, the house is, I got my goal, is reasonable. Oh, fingers crossed though, guys, fingers crossed. I think I'll go outside and hang with my husband a bit. The kids are playing. Mally actually volunteered to go over to Sarita's. I didn't mind going, but I think she just wanted to get out a minute. So she's going to bring her tea. And yeah, I don't know where he went to. He was just out here. Bet you he's going around the house and coming in, and I'm going out. There's the alarm again. I swear this fire alarm thing has been going off all day long. I hope everybody's okay. I hope it's, not a serious thing, or maybe it's somebody trying to cook on fire where you're not supposed to, or I don't know, but this is a horrible time for an emergency. There's already an emergency going on. I don't know where he went to. Is he in the shop? No, he's not in there. I bet you he went in the house. I gotta go find him. Oh, he was in the house going to get some recycling boxes, like to burn up. So, yeah, I'm just gonna sit here and wait. I just brought out those boxes, so he should be coming right along. My husband brought his cooker out here, which is good, because if we're gonna be without power any longer, I'm gonna move all these toys that they don't play with, get rid of them, and this will be our little cook station during the outage. I just told the kids to come outside and play because they're running around in the house, and it's high time they get back outside for a bit. And while it's still daylight, so yeah. I'm gonna be picking some beans and peas. You wouldn't think they're hungry. They've been eating and eating, but they can help themselves to them. Misha's fun exploring these little bushes, and show them what it does, Misha.
Okay.
She can pop it, and there's fairy dust that pops out of it. Woo!
Yeah, but it just needs to...
Yeah.
What is it?
Fairy dust.
There's these things that pop.
Woo!
There used to be a bunch of bugs in those when I opened them.
Watch out, Mace.
Oh.
Back up.
Misha, are you coming? Are you playing or what?
All right, you guys.
Ah.
Run along, children.
right
Run
now.
along.
Not right now.
Misha, the exit door. It's time.
Oh.
Wait, pause. Pause. You know the garage door? You
Pause.
have to pen and just step in. Like just one step.
They're playing some game. Maze has a sword. Funny. Oh, well, we're still outside. My teenager and a couple of the kids are in there, but you can see it's getting dark out. It's not even 9 o'clock. It's like 8:20. It's getting darker and darker every day. I'm just going to go get a chair off the back of the truck. I was just inside because my son went over to his sister's house to get the rest of his furniture. Helped him get things sorted, but there's a couple of the kids upstairs helping him hold a light so we can get it organized. And the toilet needed to be flushed, and Mally has an earache, and Misha's mad because Messiah's helping and she's not, and oh gosh, if I was a drinker, this would be the day. Just kidding, guys, but I'm just getting another chair off the back of the truck that me and Marquis had over to his party the other day, and sitting by the fire. Oh, all right, friends. Well, I'm in my bathroom. Try to put some light in here. I just went up the hill to double check the time, and it's still saying 11 o'clock today. And as I was driving home, my dad called, and they got power around 5 o'clock, like supper time today. So fingers crossed. Oh, it's still saying it comes on by 11. We'll see. I'm about to get the kids ready for bed. They'll go to bed with their flashlights and stuff. I'm still outside. I'm going back outside with my husband. He's burning up the rest of that bush. My teenager's out there and we're just chilling, but those alarms are scaring me because they keep going off on and on and on. Seriously, I hope and pray for whoever is out there is having a safe night and is going to be okay. But yeah, we're pulling through, guys. We're pulling through. I did get a community post up. But yeah, hopefully it went through. We'll see, because the reception here, I don't get reception at my house, and it was just up at the top of the hill. So hopefully it went through. But I'm going to plug you guys into the truck tonight, so it's charged up, because my battery's on like 2%, and I will see you in the morning. All right, friends. Well, I have it pretty much all edited. I got a little mixed up there for bit. I did the last half of it, and I'm like, this isn't that same day. Like, I had different clothes on and stuff. I'm like, I had to go back and redo it. But my husband should be home shortly. It's 9:51. He went to the gym. He's starting to go back to the gym now with his friend. The kids were in bed, and yeah, to relive that day, that was a busy day. But I know we were outside a lot that day, and there's a lot of the noise of my generator in that video, so I apologize for that. But that's just goes along with a hurricane aftermath, I guess. But yeah, that bologna sandwich was delicious. It really was. I hadn't had bologna in so long, and yeah, yum, yum. It was funny though. I really like that stove of my husband's. It really cooks things up really fast. Like I mean, a Coleman stove's a propane stove, but that one seems to cook way faster, and it's more powerful and stuff, and just perfect. So anyways, we pulled through for another day, and yeah, those fire alarms. I did end up talking to my neighbor who lives across the road, who's in the fire department. Now, of course, I couldn't divulge, privacy and all that stuff, but they said a lot of it had to do with the power companies putting some power on, and it shorts out some other wires or something, so they would have to be called out to block off part of the road till they could come and fix it or something. So I don't know, but yeah, that noise always scares me, the big fire alarm, because living in a rural community, people are fast, but emergency personnel take a while to get to some places, or it can't be helped. You're living in the country. So, and I always think, oh, for goodness sakes, I hope everybody's okay. So anyways, yeah, it was nice to have that bonfire. I thought I had another clip for that day. I searched my phone and searched my computer, but when my husband lit the fire, because he threw a little gas on it, and went poof, and all the kids laughed and stuff, but maybe I thought I recorded it and didn't record it. So if I find it in my travels of putting the rest of these videos together, I'll tag it in then whatever video, whatever day it is. So anyways, guys, thanks for joining me, and I want to say peace, love, and happiness today and every single day. Please like, share, and subscribe if you so choose, but if not, that's okay too. I still love ya. I still want all the happiness in the world for each and every one of you out there. I certainly do. I really, really honest and truly do. Yes, I do. Yes. So anyways, with that, I'm going to say have a good night or have a good morning, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye. Boink.